You had me lying in your bed, undeservedly. Now I feel like this kind of shit happens purposefully. I don't know if you understand that this is the epitome of hyperbole. But shit, every time that I walk into your brain, it's like I'm performing surgery. Now let me show up like a neurosurgeon, but then transfer and turn into different forms. I'm a different person. But listen, in your dream state, it don't seem like it's fake, but you don't realize you're dreaming until you're awake. That's your ultimate mistake. You better watch out before you over-accelerate, before you can't tell your brakes exactly when to stop. You must have forgot a lot of this, but that would always make you feel like you were at a mechanic shop. Now let me lose you one last time, and then let me tell you about how you will always be mine. But that is exactly why it feels like love is such a crime. Everything that would tumble down the hill always seems to sound so real. That's until the episode always pounces. That's exactly why it would amount to ounces. I couldn't even count this in my head. Sometimes I couldn't even crawl out of bed. I felt like a crustacean. What about like I couldn't trust Jason in Crystal Lake it, cause that would just make me feel naked. I don't mistake it. Everything that you were saying was always about greatness. How would you portray this? How would you try to fucking say this? When it's stuck inside of you so many times in a row, it made me feel like I should have been cut off, terminated as soon as they seen my umbilical cord. You'd never be able to seal it before, but until it gets that way, you never knew it would be that way to change. It might as well be a billion different flames. People notice me as AJ Andrew, and fucking that dude, I got a billion names. I'd never steal your fame, that would never come to me. Goddamn, you could shoot it out of the barrel, that would just remind me of a couple of guns to me. I don't feel like this is why you were acting like you were not doing anything wrong. I'm in your supercomputer telling you why I am a brain shooter. The same Ruger that I once carried in my backyard, I buried, and I nicknamed it after my dead friend. I called it Gary. See, this is not Ben and Jerry's. Life is never sweet, but watch out before you get creamed, because you will take oceans deep. Everything that was floating would never be. That's just what would be your therapy. I only wear this out until it sticks, but sometimes you remind yourself that your brain forgets. I ain't changing shit. It's too late for that. I owe too much time in my life to ever be able to pay you back, and everything that you would ever do, it would probably turn you in half. You never learned exactly how to do this kind of long division. This is different math. Every time that you were ditching class, you always made it feel like you were out there buying different bags. Is that your code? Is that your honor? Is that something that you would have happen if you were not just always drinking vodka? But one day, you were gonna do something different besides smoke weed on your lunch break. That's why I always vacate of situations like that, and it just makes me go off smoking grape vape. How would I be able to say those are just play dates?